basic mech. Basic joints. You've got a hip, a knee, and you've got an ankle. Just do a basic walk here. Nothing fancy, no standing and stuff like that. Just a walk and cycle. So what you need to do first, once you've built your mech, you've got all your joints in place. Now remember, all your hinges have to be facing the same way. Them knobbly bits, make sure they're all the same way. Your joints, right? The bigger your mech, the more hinges you need for joints. People use rotors for the hip, like that shoulder there, rotor. So one rotor to lift all of that is not going to do without a mod. So I use hinges. You get the same sort of range of movement for a hinge. So you're going to get 180-degree movement on a hinge joint. Yeah, that's a hinge joint there. Most of my mechs have got about 5 or 6 at least there. The big mechs like the Jaeger, there's 15 on the knee, 15 hinges across on the knee. They're all full powered. So what I suggest you do is, there's a mod called Super Hinges and Rotors. I would use that for if you want to build a heavy armour mech, don't want it bulky, so you just want to use 1 or 2 hinges, or if you want to use a rotor, use the mod. You build your joints, right? Make sure you name all your joints. So hip, left hip, right hip, yep. Do that for all your joints. Knee, right knee, left knee, ankle, right ankle, left ankle. So you've named all your joints. Then what you do is I add, this is a large grid build, because you can't do this in small grids. So take into consideration when you're building, you might want to build a small mech, right? But you need a lot of timers to move it. So your mech is going to have to be bigger than you think it is, unless you build it out of timers. So you need a canny few timers to get someone to walk, because you haven't got scripts. So everything's got to be taken into account with the timer. So you need a lot. So what I do on a large grid, large rotor, knock the head off, add small head, and just add small grid timers. Got 2 long rows of them in there. Okay, once you've got your timers in, then what you do is each joint gets a timer. That's your right knee. Okay, call it right knee timer block. Not the delay of 1 second. Set up actions. Look for knee. There's your knee joints. It's a right knee. Select it. And you hit reverse. Now this is basic, bog standard basic stuff. You've got like increase lower limit, things like that. You can muck about with that, but you need a lot more timers and a lot more patience. This is just bog standard basic. Get it moving. Alright, so reverse. Same with your left knee. You need left knee timer block. Hit reverse. Select the set of actions. So left knee will reverse. When that timer block activates, it reverses the hinge. Alright? Don't worry about angles yet. Just get your timers in. So let's get the rest of them. So we've got our knees. We need a timer for the hips, so we'll go left hip, down to 1, Always knock right. Always knock my timers down to 1, and then I can work up on my timer. Hip. That was left hip. Left hip. Reverse. And you need a right hip. Right hip. Reverse. Then you need your ankles. Right angle. Right angle. Reverse. Left angle. That's 2 ankles, 2 hips, 2 knees. Get rid of that. Took the wings off. This is a basic. Right. My mechs, most of them use magnetic plates to lock them to the ground. So call that foot lock. So I've got a left magnetic plate and a right magnetic plate. So do timers for that. So right foot lock. Left, right. Now, for now, I'm just going to change all lock to on and off. For now, that'll change as I'm doing the walk. So. Right, so that's timers put in place on all your joints. Then what you do, obviously when you're building your mech, you'll normally have got it suspended in the air on a pole or something like that. So the legs, you'll have your legs at 0 degrees probably on your joints. So your legs will be straight up and down. Right? That's your standing position. But we're not going to deal with standing position on this. We're going to go for basic walk, because you've only got 1, 2, 3 joints, which means you've only got 2 angles for each joint you can work with. In the walk, you need 2 angles. To stand, you need 3 angles. If you want to do other things, you probably need 4 or 5 angles. So what you do is you double up your joints. Most of my mechs have got double knees. knee joint there, and there'll be a knee joint there, and they'll close up. So I've got 4 angles to work on a knee on that. Same with the ankles. You've got your ankle joint there. I will normally put a toe in. That will give you 4 angles to work on. The hip, I would have another joint here, so they can swing the hip around for a turning motion. And I would also have possibly a rotor or 2 rotors to work these one on top of the other, so you can get different angles on that. Okay, but we're not working with that, we're working with basic. Let's get it moving, and then that's all you do. If you want more complicated stuff, you have to work it out yourself, because every single mech has a different setup. And trying to say this is what you do is not going to work, because you have to do it different for each one. It's bog standard, basic 3 joint mech, right? Okay, so your legs will be straight down. What you do then is you have to create a stride. Okay, so you get your angles, so your hip, go to your hip joint, left hip, and you would set your angles. So I've got -20, +20 on that. Alright? Velocities at 2 in a minute. So 20, 20. That gives you an arc. 20 back, 20 forward. Do the same for the right hip. 20, 20. And then you would reverse them. So what you've done there is hip. Right hip is on minus velocity, left hip is on plus velocity. Because you've got your little knobs on their hips, all facing the same direction, because you're using hinges instead of rotors, both hips work exactly the same for velocity. So if I put plus velocity on both of them, they would both be forward. Minus velocity on both of them, both be back. If you had rotors on, you would have to have one rotor at minus to push it forward, and the other side would be plus to push it forward. So your rotors are a different kettle of fish. Right, so you set your hip joint. That's what you need for your hips. You know your angles. Alright? Then what you do is you get your knees prepared. So this knee straight, that knee straight in a minute. So leave them as is. Alright? And your ankles, you need to adjust them so they're flat on the floor when it's in its stride. So ankle, right ankle there, -22, -21, so it should be by rates, -20, -20, same as the hips, alright, that'll be -20. Unlock. It's locked in place with right. So where's the right foot? That. That just lets it settle itself down. Hopefully you got your balance right as well. Always think of your balance when you're building your mechs. Even if you're locking them to the ground, you want good balance. So that takes out the shakiness. A lot of my mechs are out of balance. As soon as you take that lock off on both legs and fall over, you want to try and get it as balanced as possible. So same weight on the back, same weight on the front, same weight on each side. Hopefully get your balance right. And that takes a lot of the work out of trying to get it there. So there you go, that's your stride. Both feet flat on the floor. That's a stride. Now that's what you're aiming for your ankles, right? Now what you've got to work out is the next stride is the legs will be in opposite direction. Now what I normally do here is I walk around the room. I think, right, so if I'm taking a step, what moves? Right, so think about it. You've got your three joints, you're standing up in your sitting room. You've got your left leg forward, and you're standing there, your feet are flat on the floor, and you're in stride position. And you think, right, how do I get this leg over to there? What needs to happen? Right? So the first thing, because the foot's locked on the floor, you need your left foot locked. If your left foot's forward, in the minute right foot's forward. So you need your right foot locked, because all the weight's going to come from that. Right? If you were doing a balance mech without a lock, you would actually have the waist in, and you would push the waist forward, so the weight of the body is pushing forward onto the leg. You don't need that when you're on a foot lock. So you need your right foot locked, your left foot unlocked, right? That's the first thing. Then what you do is, because it's locked, all the weight has got to go onto that right angle to pull everything over. So that joint has to be strong enough to pull this. Okay, so what happens is, you've got to clear your left foot off the ground. Okay, because if you swing and your left foot's on the ground, you're just trailing your foot across the ground. It doesn't work, you can't. So you need to lift your knee and your hip. So your hip and knee bend, right? So the timer is going to have left hip, left knee, bend. And then as it bends, your leg is actually coming forward, which means your ankle will have to straighten the other way. So your knee, your hip and your ankle all move in one go. Now this is going to be a stomp rather than a step. So you're up, and then what happens is, then all the power has to go to the right ankle to pull the weight of your body over. Okay, and then your left leg comes down to stop you falling forward. Okay, so you've got to put that in the timers. So as I say, walk around your living room and just feel how your legs move. Right? Now, on a human, you've got a hip raiser. So your hip raises up to help the leg clear the floor. You can build that into a mech. Timers on it, I've done it. But the more joints you put on a mech, the more unstable it becomes. So the basic 3 joints, what we need is get rid of the stinking weather. So turn this on. Right, so all this has to bend, and then that has to straighten, flip everything over. None of this has to move. So I need a timer. So call this walk, left, forward, so walk, left, forward, 0 on, set up actions. So the first thing I need to do is lift everything up. So hip, left hip, reverse, knee, reverse, ankle, left ankle, reverse. Now let's see what happens when I do this. Right. So what's going to happen here is that foot, because you haven't got a hip raiser, is going to smash straight into the ground when you move that. So I'm going to take the reverse out. So what I do is just put everything back the way it was. Set of actions. So take the angle out. So your first step, trigger now. That's your first step. Right. Now your next step is the hip and the ankle of the right leg have to push everything over. So put everything back to normal. So this is all you're doing. You're putting a couple of commands in the timer and you're seeing how it works. Now you'll be sitting there thinking, well, you're putting things directly into the timers and you built all them timers. Them timers come in later on because you can only put a command of one joint on a timer. So show you what I mean. So I want the left hip, the left knee to bend, but I need the left knee to straighten as well in the same motion. So it comes up and then straightens. So that's what the timer's for. Because it has to have a time between. So but first things first. We need the right hip and the right ankle. Right hip, reverse, right ankle, reverse, right, there's your step, right, that's your first bit. Now the next bit is this knee and this ankle need to change. Right? Now what we want to do it halfway through that. Pull it back. Right. Set up actions. So we need knee, left knee timer block, start, ankle, left ankle, start. Right, then figure out how long it takes to get halfway. So I'm going to say where's my knees? Left 2 seconds for now. On E. If I'm doing it from the left, I'll do it right. Right. E. 2 seconds. So I've added them, so let's see what happens now. Marvellous. Let's reverse that. Let's watch carefully. See what time's correct and which ones. So it goes up and that goes down. So I would think the ankle needs to start quicker. So go to the ankle, left hand. Knock that down 1 second. Let's try again. See if that's any better. Ankle's still a bit slow. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to speed up the ankles. So ankle. Right, they're on 130 velocity. The hip's on 2, so the ankle should be the same speed as the hip at least. So I'm gonna put them on 2. Reverse that left one. Let's see if that makes any difference. And there you have it. So the knee probably doesn't need to come up that far. So I think what I'll do, I'll adjust the angle of the knee. Remember, if you're adjusting one knee, adjust them both, because they've both got to do exactly the same thing when so it's at 75 at the minute. I think it probably only needs 60. Probably 60. Knee velocity's on 3. Hips on 2, the ankles on 2. Up 2, see. See if that makes any difference. So every joint now is on 2 velocity. Let's just check. Yeah, so every joint's on 2 velocity now. That angle is still taking a bit too long to get from A to B. Left angle, right angle. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to stick. That's a tiny change. I'm going to stick to 2.5, stick it with 2.5. Let's give it a gun. And start. Oh! Angle was a little bit premature there, wasn't it? Right. The angle's too quick now. Right angle, left angle. 2. Right on 2. Point.
I would say that is one very good. What I would do now is that right, what normally what you do then towards your circles getting the patch. Thank you. Normally what I do is how's that? That's what's another good space to that was put something in it. What is it? replace or something. Right. Anyone live in Britain? No,
Now, so go back to a walk timer. Set of actions. Left to it. Just trying to think about it. First of all, put it that way. So, first timer. Start. Give it 1 second. Give it 2. Two, 3. Give it 3. Right. Let's see what happens now. Not bad. Not bad. Still not clearing very well. Well, that's because I'm going to hit right. Right, so that's your first step. Now pretty much makes that bother with the wall. Angle's alright, does it, speed's not too bad. So we'll leave it at that. Right? So what you do next is you set up the walk. Right foot. Oh, leg. Leg. Forward. This is where I get a bit of paper out, pen. Got your corner copy exactly the same as you've done on the left, right, we're using the opposite end. So you get it exactly the same order because you're happy with how it works. So I'll get me pen and paper, 2 seconds. And this is pen and paper's absolutely spot on for doing this stuff like this. It's so easy when you've got crap load of timers involved. It's so easy to forget what's doing what, when, and when you can just write it down. And it saves you going back in. So, got left hit. Reverse. and right hip, left hip, and right ankle, left ankle, and left knee timer, so left ankle timer, right ankle, left toe, right toe timer, right toe timer. Now this is the stage where you would probably think about, right, what have I got going on? So left hip, left knee, that moves together, right hip, right ankle, left knee, left ankle, so that's going to happen today, different start times, left toe, left toe. Because you're thinking about the amount of commands in your timer. So is there anything you can do? So a left hip, left knee, what you can do to alleviate that is all your joints. So left hip, left knee, they both move together, right? So why not create a left hip, left knee, right? Back your timer. Walk. Circles. Left hip, left knee, left hip, left knee, reverse, knee. So that's less hassle on your timer. What was next? So you've got right hip, right ankle, right hip, right ankle, right hip, right ankle, regroup, right hip, right ankle, save, then what you do is done for the left and the right, you do for the right. So left hip, so left hip, that's right. So left hip, left ankle, and you need a right hip and knee, wasn't it? Right hip, right hip, right knee, timer. Right, hang on. Right. So, right. Okay, well, 54 minutes. We'll take a break there, and then we'll come back on. So, bear with us. Right, back into the action. Where were we? Left hip, left knee, left knee timer. Left knee timer start. Left angle timer. Start. Left toe timer. Left toe reverse. Left toe timer start. Right, so that's a lot neater. So we've knocked 2 commands off that timer. That makes things a little bit easier for it. And you do this throughout your sequence, you know. Anything you can double up on, or if you can put timers within timers and things like that, you would do that to make things a little more compact. Because obviously with a mech walk, I'd probably want to add the left arm and the right arm, you know, swinging, the hands opening and closing and things like that. So you know, the more compact this is, the more commands you can get in. I know you can go on page after page after page, but I found that timers on the Xbox, at least, because everything's memory dependent, and if you're on a base Xbox, I'm on a Series X, which isn't too bad, but a base Xbox, if you've got a timer with 10 commands in, it will skip commands. There's no getting over it. It can only take so much in the timer. So if you've got, like, I've got a head that's on a loop, that's constantly running. That's memory constantly used. Okay. You've got stuff running in the background constantly getting used on the memory. So the more compact you can make your timers, the easier it is for your machine to work it. PC, no problem, just stick another thing of RAM in and you're good to go. But Xbox, you're stuck. So if you're on a base Xbox, the least amount of movement is preferable. So like this, 1, 2, 3, we're on the 4 joints now. 4 joints is probably maximum on a base Xbox now. I wouldn't bother with hip raisers and things like that, because you will start skipping commands on the timers. So, right, that's your left. So, what I'll do is, we'll create the right one, and then we'll create the foot locking in between. And then just set it off walking. Let's write all this down again. So, got right hip, right knee, left hip, left ankle, got right knee, right ankle, right, okay, so hip, so it was right hip, right knee, which is that one, reverse, reverse hip, was left hip, left ankle, reverse, and his right knee timer. Right knee timer, start, and it was right ankle timer, right ankle timer, start, right toe, and then right toe timer. Toe, make sure my timer's on the same, 3 seconds, 3 seconds, knee, left knee timer 2, right knee 2, right hand spot. Okay, so that's the 2 strides sorted. Now what you need to do is to make sure the feet are locked in place. So at the minute, you've got your right foot locked, your left foot unlocked. So we need a timer. So right foot's locked, left foot is unlocked. So I need the left foot to lock, right foot to unlock. So we'll use a left foot timer, left foot lock, timer. What you do is set up actions. We've got auto lock on. For left foot, right foot, turn auto lock off, and we'll unlock. Now let's test that. See that? Left foot's locked, right foot's unlocked. Simple as that. Bang. So what we do, on the next step, foot, be the right foot lock. So auto lock on, left foot auto lock off, unlock. Right. Then what we'll do is we add that walk a foot forward. Right, what's the best thing here? Do we do a time when they unlock it, or do we do a... Right, so what I'm gonna do, right foot lock timer, trigger now. No, hand fire, hand fire, hand fire. This is more awkward than I thought. Hold on. So the left foot's forward at the minute. Just sorting this out in my head. I think the walk should always start with the locking mechanism. So that's just kicked off. So that would start the right foot forward. So left foot lock. Set of actions. Walk. Start. And right foot lock. Set of actions. Walk. Left forward. Right leg forward. Start. Right, so I'm going to put command in front of that. CMD. Command in front of left foot lock. CMD. So they're my commands, right? So at the minute, I've set off the leg forward. I don't really catch it. want to give the knees 3 seconds. Just to see how they go. Right, so. What I'm doing now is I'm looking for the last command, which is a tool. Start. Which one's got the longest? Who's got the longest? Tool timer. Should start the next sequence. Find your tool timer. Just open from keys. It'll all make sense once I get it moving. But what we're doing now is trying to work out the best way to set your timers off, so you can adjust for gaps and things like that, because you do want to leave a little pause while the feet lock. If you don't and the foot hasn't locked, the mech's just going to follow. So think. So left toe, that comes down, that sets off. Left foot locking it. Foot. Left foot lock. Stopped. And the right toe should start left. The right, I should say. Now, that should walk. Once it starts, it's not going to stop. So we're going to stop mechanism. What I'll do is we'll get another timer. Will that walk stop? So now we have to decide how you want your box, because obviously this is a box standard, there's no fancy gubbins. So this is the position it'll be in when you paste it into your world. It'll already be in the walking position without the fancy gubbins. So what you do is you think, right, in the minute, right foot's forward, right foot needs to lock. So what we'll do is we'll call that command walk start. Right. So what we need, if we're using that as walk start, we need to stop the mech at that position. So what we need to do is stop, activate, walk start. So stop. Walk start. Stop. Now it's keep on timeless. What we'll do is that's a timer loop. So when you hit the stop button, constantly hit stop or start with the right foot. So it doesn't matter what part of the sequence you stop, you should finish that. Oh, it's pretty well up. Right. It should finish in that position. The reason why I put it in a timer loop is because you don't know where, you don't want to give someone, like, if you want to stop the mech, the leg has to be in this position before you press the button. You don't want that. Basically what you want is someone say, right, I've had enough walking, stop. So it doesn't matter what part of the sequence it's in, it should stop, and it should stop in that position. So if the left leg's forward, it'll bring the right leg forward. If the left leg's halfway through its sequence, it'll land and then it'll bring the right leg forward. It should always stop like that. Only problem is it's going to be stuck. Trying to stop it. So what you do on your it's about full walk sequence. I'm going to say about 20 seconds. Actually, set of action. Stop. So we're going to give this timer stop. So we need stop timer from looping. I'll give it a delay. So I'm going to say 15 seconds. Set a timer. Stop. Set of actions. Stop. Stop. Go to your stop timer. There'll be an easier way of doing this. This is just something I'm thinking of. Stop. and see what happens. Walk stop. That's triggering. So stop has to win the stop. My God. Walk start. Start. Set of actions. Stop. Trigger. That should stop. Right. If that made sense. So let's kick this off. Start. Trigger now. Stop. Thing on the outside. Start walking. Right. Probably. There we go. Let's stop this. So, nearly had it. Now we need to ask about the timing a little bit. This is why you always build with block destruction off, because if you're building a mech anyway, because you are going to have a lot of falling over, readjustment, shit. Right, so it did canny there, it did canny. What's happening is this leg's starting before this leg's finished. So what we need to do is go back into your walk. start and give them 3 seconds. Right. So we're going a 3-second gap. It's about the same as for the 400s. Try again. But nearly had it. It's nearly there. Now what's going on? I think it's a stop thing, you know. Bear with us. I think it's the stop. I'm not happy about the stop. It's timing. Stop, so stop. Stop goes in with timing. Just gonna call that stop, right? So stop. Trigger now. Start. Back to me walk. Take the stop out of that. Back into here. And change that to a trigger. Right. Trigger that. Give it a few seconds to sort itself out. It's even worse. Look, clip that. Stop timer. Trigger. Right, so changing the night time. Stay in our replay before that. Let's give it another go. Definitely nice. This music drags its feet a bit. A lot later. So, stop. Right, so what's happening is that foot's locking before it gets properly positioned. So I need to sort that crap out. Get rid of him. So let's take a look at the times. Was it in the toe? It was in the toe, wasn't it? Hey, there was. Right. It's in the toe. Problem I've got. This. These two. There should be there should be one. I think. Let's give it a gun. There we go. Cracked it. Oh, that's it. Ah, see, it's bloody fudge. Because we haven't got a razor on the hip. It's almost there. God, it's not kick off. Let's say stop. So close. He's catching. So right, other tools. I think we've got need some roundage up here. I think need some roundage. These sharp corners to start with. Sharp corners are a back-end nightmare. Catch everything. So, right. Let's go. This is crap. So, because the walk's there, it's absolutely there. It's the bloody toes sticking into the ground. Stop getting it. So obviously this flat land's not as flat as something. Catching somewhere. Because it was perfectly okay on a couple of steps and then it's on back again. Sort that crap. Increase the angle of the tool as well. I reckon 30. Get it right up here. Let's see what that does. want now? I'm gonna go way high. There you have it. Basic one on a four joint mech. Stop it. But that's basics, and then obviously the more advanced you get, it's all down to experimentation. Bugger all I can do about that, because every mech's different. I have found the Versity mechs a little bit easier to create a book. But there you go, basics. I hope that's been canny. This book has warmed now, so I'm happy about that. Keep smiling. Ta-ra now.